Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. Today we will be having a gameplay video. This time around it is gonna be the Series 10 Zamasu piloted by Andre, my buddy, against me at the bottom playing the first promo Towa. I think this promo Towa came out in one of the anniversary boxes. Anniversary boxes being one of the most really well liked and popular product for Dragon Ball Super card game, and I believe that was the first anniversary boxes. I know there was a first anniversary set, but then after that we have an anniversary box, and Towa was one of the promo leaders. Really good leader. I like it. I took it up for Frankfurt. I think that was 2018 or something like that, and I was trying to play it. Didn't do really well with it, but that was but the event was really good. I love it so much. I really just want all this live event back. I believe that this is a sentiment that needs no discussion online, or no one is gonna disagree, you know, because more than just being a card game, it is a very social thing, playing card game with each other, just sitting down opposite each other and playing the card game together. This is the second time I am commenting on this card on this this game. The reason is, the first time I was commenting, and 3/4 through I realized that, hey, this match is actually taking a very long time. What is happening? Oh, it's because I was commenting on the wrong game. Usually what I do is I edit the video first before I do anything to before I add in the voiceover. So this was something that yeah, so I was doing the pre-edited video. You want to know the difference? The difference is speed. Yeah, the speed. I actually speed up a little bit so you don't have to sit through me just thinking and maybe not doing anything. Alright, the game has started, and I am already going to play my Overwhelm Mira, and it's gonna force your opponent to discard a card, and then I'm just gonna send the card to the warp. This whole idea of gameplay, it's unlike other gameplay videos where it's just a challenge to see who win. The whole idea for me when I'm doing all this gameplay video is to showcase different mechanics of the deck. And sometimes it is difficult to show both mechanics of the deck, but sometimes you maybe get those videos online, and because sometimes it's just you playing with your opponent and see who managed to get their mechanics through, right? But this time around I am showing the Towa deck, and this is something that this video aims to do, to show people what this Towa deck does. Because when I was posting one of my pictures, I will say, hey guys, this is I'm getting ready for my game night. People saw that I do have a Towa deck in my picture, and people were just asking, hey, show me that Towa deck, show me the deck profile, how do you play it and stuff like that. This is what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, so this is what I plan to do with this video. Here we go. When it comes to Towa, when she bursts 3, she looks up the top 5, find a Mira and put it into the hand. You see the reason why I didn't play the other Towa, even Mira, when I have it in my hands, is simply because guess what? I don't have another Overwhelm card in my hand. In Towa itself, being an older design leader, I think they put it a little bit too much failsafe on this lady. That's the problem. The failsafe is causing her not to be that good. She has a lot of problems. The first one is she doesn't draw after she awakens. And when she awakens, it's not 8. 8 is the magical number when you have it in your warp. She needs 10. That means after I overwhelm this time, if I don't have an additional overwhelm for the next turn, I cannot awaken. So he could hit me down to like 3 or 2. She does not have another way to awaken. So I really need to make sure I have the right cards in my hand. So I'm just waiting for it to be the next round. And yeah, so burst 3, and then I take a look up to top 5, and guess what? I really didn't have it, so that was perfect that I have that I put that card in my hands. When it comes to Towa, she has a little bit of upgrade. Usually when her stuff goes, she needs 4 turns before she does all the big damage, all this hand destruction. But this is not the case now. She can actually do it with 3 energy. And here we go, Mira, Faithful Servant. This guy itself, you can play the battle card. You can play him if there's no other battle cards on the board, and he can tap 3 to play a 5-drop Mira on top. And you have 2 targets. The first target is something that I want to play, which is Mira Explosion of Energy. When he plays, your opponent chooses 2 cards in his hand, send it to warp, and this guy, it's a double strike crit. No, he is a crit and he has barrier. Barrier. This guy has barrier. So good, so good. And so every time he swings, he's a 25k crit, 25k crit, 25k crit with barrier. And yeah, and because I've saved up, he's gonna negate. So this is a -1 in his hands. Take note. And here we go. I am gonna do another -1 from his hands with this overwhelm. Now I have 10 cards in my drop area. I'm able to draw 1, untap 1, and awaken. The next thing I want to do, obviously, is to put 3 cards back from your drop to your warp, from your warp to your drop. Give this Mira a crit, and I'm gonna swing at 15 crit to crit his leader, and I'm not gonna swing with my leader. That is basically the gameplay. You need a lot of sequencing. You need to know when to swing, when not to swing. One of the things I want to bring your attention to is that you can see that on my board there is it ain't got a scratch that is on my drop area. That is a negate. You tap 1, send a card from your drop to your warp, and you get to draw a card. That is one of the good ways for you to draw cards when it comes to Towa. When the game gets longer, there are a lot of failsafe now. With the new leaders, you are unable to send extra cards from your drop to your warp. It's just because of this card. But because Towa was kind of the old leader, you are able to send this extra card from your warp to your drop, tap 1, send this card from your drop to your warp again, so you can recycle and keep on drawing cards, right? He played the Boo Unison while I was talking. He needs to slow down and wait. Yeah, so he plays the Boo Unison while I was talking, and this blue Boo Unison, it's the bane of my existence. The reason is he is a blocker. He slows down the game. He allows Andre to draw more cards, and then he's able to absorb my Miras that has no barrier on it. He can absorb it. So that is really a very horrible thing for me. It's a very horrible situation for me. Yeah, he's gonna be untapping 1. I'm gonna play my 4 energy, my 4th energy, untapping. Why not swing with this Mira 25k crit? It's actually with barrier. It's very, very safe. And I'm gonna push it to 20, to 30. It's not as if I need to push it to 30. I think the reason is I don't have enough 3 cards into my drop area. Or maybe I was stupid. Most probably that, haha. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do Mira Vow to the Creator. Draw a card, send a card from your hands to your warp. Yeah, I send a Mira to the warp, because I need both Mira and Towa to be in the warp. Absorb a Towa from warp and play a Mira on top of it. And your opponent has to send 3 cards from his hands to the warp. And this guy becomes a 30k double striker for the duration of the turn. He's not going to swing at 30k though. This guy, it's either you negate or you take the damage. Because for every single card in the drop area, he gets an additional 5k in a warp. So this guy swings forever. So here we go. This is a 30k double strike with crit. However, that's the problem here. If he does not have the Boo in his hands, this damage is going to go through. My opponent is going to take that crit all the time, right? However, there is the Boo Unison on the board. He's able to do a -1 and absorb this Mira into his Yep, and absorb, right? This Mira. That's crazy. This Boo Unison is just so good. Against a deck that does not have that does not go wide, but goes heavy on a card without Unison, without any barrier, this Boo is just simply amazing. And he's able to do Boo, draw a card, untap 1 of his energy at the end of the turn, at the start of my turn, and then he's using his leader skill to draw him an additional card. So I do, the whole deck, it's kind of against me right now. Not fully, but I have an uphill battle to climb. Towa, after she is awakened, she don't draw any cards anymore. So that is something that you need to take note. he's going to be tapping 4. He doesn't care when he taps 4 though, because he's going to play that Goku Black, and he's going to play 4 token. The 4 token is so good because for now until the end of my turn, it's going to gain barrier. That means he's most probably his Boo is going to be protected, his Boo Unison, and he's able to use them for comboing because it's also 0 plus 5k. That means he doesn't need to minus anything from his hands for him to be able to swing onto my Mira, and that is a -1 from my hand. I want to put that Mira on the board because I want to give him a lot of pressure. But the blocker only stays there until the end of the token stays, but the blocker effect it's only until the end of this turn, my turn. My apologies here if you cannot see the live properly. I think I am at 6 life left. Yep. Secret Identity, but it's been bounced back by Super Saiyan Trunks, God Sealing Technique, one of the most powerful cards, counterplay cards in this card game right now. It's able to hit a lot of things. And I'm gonna be tapping 4, since this one doesn't need Overwhelm. It's gonna be Mira, Absorb, Creator Absorb, I believe. No, this is something Absorb. Towa Absorb. I don't know, he absorbs something. And here we go. This one has to play the Mira from your deck. Alright, so one of the things you kinda have to know, it's when you're playing Towa, it's where the location of your Mira. In the past, what you want to do here is you have Vegeta, and Vegeta is able to make sure that this all this Mira goes back into your deck, and you get to draw a card. However, some of the things I've changed is that instead of playing Vegeta, I actually play Bardock's Unison, because Bardock's Unison comes at 3 and a plus at 2 energy, which is same as Vegeta, and +1 you get to draw a card. Which to me it's very important, and Unison is just much more difficult to remove than a 10k battle card on the board, let's be real. So I believe that that should be more important. Swinging with that, he already absorbed my Mira. See, that's the problem with the Boo Unison, and he's able to use his blocker to block it. Alright, he is gonna be swinging with I think he plays a energy, yep, and then he swings with Zamasu, take a card to his hands, he draws with Boo, and then he swings with Zamasu, his leader. His leader is never gonna touch my Mira though, because my Mira it's 25, his leader swings at 15, swings at my leader it's 10, and he is gonna be playing this. He gets really good cards in his hands, not this one, I don't think so. God Sealing Technique as his energy, which is actually really good for me to know that he doesn't have it. But his Boo is down to 2 markers anyway, so it's not exactly a big problem. He's gonna swing with Boo, and see, that's the problem. He can use the token, swing at 35. It's still a -1 from my hand. It's so painful for me, right? If he's gonna swing at 30, most probably I'm gonna just let him win, take my Mira off. He's going to be tapping to Zamasu the Eliminator just to draw a card. Now I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I already drew. Yep. Alright. So for people who still wants to play Towa, this is what you're dealing with. If you're playing with the Towa deck, it's more controlling. You're not doing a lot of sequencing, a lot of knowing where your card is, when to play, when to send those cards from drop to warp, warp to drop, give crit, what to give crit, when to swing. I would advise maybe not to. Because it's still a very expensive deck with that promo. You need that promo to make it work, right? So if this is really not your jam and you want to play a fun deck, Towa, it's cool, but not a fun deck, not in my opinion. Okay, 25k crit, swing, and this time around I'm gonna go for his Unison. I want to take out his Unison. I'm gonna swing at his Unison. Yep, 20k, and remove his Unison. Now this is when I can actually hit him. Mira, Vow to the Creator. Here we go, tapping 3. And I'll be playing. And guess what? I didn't have the 7-drop Towa, Mira in my warp. I think that was such a stupid thing to do. However, it's 7 or less. That means I can still play my Mira Explosion of Energy, send a card from his hand, 2 cards, and then here we go, 25k crit onto his leader. When I needed it, wasn't there. But if I think about it, I should have not used that big Towa, that big thing though. So here we go, you can see I used the ain't a scratch, not even scratch, and got a card and draw a card. And I have to show because of the Goku Black's ability, and if it's a unison card, I get to play that card. So he drew a card, he swings. Now he doesn't have the draw from his leader, so that's great. From his Boo Unison, so it's a -1. He doesn't get a +1, it's not exactly a -1, but he gets one less card in his hands. And I think with Towa there should be some options for me. Oh no, he got this card. This is a draw 2. Draw 2 -1, but it's still a draw 2 though. And he has a draw 8 and another +2. This is crazy. Yeah, things are not going too well for me. When I managed to take away his Boo Unison and stuff like that. Yeah, as you can see, that Boo Unison basically saved him from the devastation of Towa. If not, that 20k swing, that 30k double strike crit, that 30k double strike crit the next turn, I think I should be able to end the game. But it so happened he just plays that Boo Unison. Yeah. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cannot draw. I cannot put in another energy anymore because the leader it's able to kill me. Like 4 damage. I am 6. That's still fine. But there is a double striker on the board. So deal 4. Swing with the double striker. I'm gonna be dead. Here we go. 20. But I do have 2 25k crit. 25k crit to his leader. He's gonna do Dimensional Magic, D-Magic, another D-Magic, +2 in his hands. This is not doing so good for me. So now he has quite a lot of cards in his hands. A lot for going against Towa. I'm gonna swing with Towa. Problem is, okay, I'm gonna combo with Mira. This is a step I actually don't have to do. Reason is simple, because if I'm gonna play the Overwhelm, I get to draw a card and send a card to Warp. I thought that I kinda have to do that, but I'm maybe just gonna go for the damage, because to bring him down to double strike range. Okay. I'm gonna play Mira, Vow to the Creator. Overwhelm. And he is gonna play Zamasu, the Eliminator, to screw me up. Oh no! To bounce that card back into my hands. Such a difficult play. However, I found out there's something I can do. I can actually tap 3 and play this card again. So there was some discussion here. I showed him that it's actually a 3 cost. I can tap 3. Draw a card, send a card to Warp, and I send a Towa, and then I absorb the Towa. But I need to tap 3. I'm not used to this, that's why it's a little bit strange over here. So he was saying that, hey, you need to tap 3. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I will tap 3 and put it Mira Creator absorbed, and he has to send 3 cards from his hands to the Warp. Whoop. 3. And now this guy has, I'm gonna give him double strike crit. So this is crit. Double strike crit. He's gonna take it. And the problem is I have to end my turn. However, I'm pretty safe. I have 6 life and I have 7 energy. That means he cannot hit me. Not on the things on the board without giving me energy. but his last card in his hands is actually this guy, which actually forced me to put 2 cards into my energy, and then he's gonna activate his leader's ability to burn 4 life, and then he's gonna swing with a double strike. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yep. So that was just he had the card in his hands, and I wasn't able to remove that one last card in his hands. Yeah, so I was very close. I was almost able to take him out. I thought I was safe with 6. However, with the last card in his hands, it was a Zamasu that's able to force me to ram. And when he was able to ram, he's able to burn me for 4 life, and then he has a double strike on the board that's able to take it out. So basically that is the game right there. I hope you enjoyed it. A big shout out to Andre for playing with me on that evening. It was such a fun game. Like I said, this game is not to show like how good we are as a player. I believe that Andre is actually a really good player because he qualifies for the regional finals. However, it's more like friends and stuff like that, and also to show how a certain deck works. So those people who really just message me and just ask me, hey, you know, show me a Towa deck list, how do you play Towa and stuff like that, I hope you guys got your answer. You saw how the Towa deck works. I hope I'm pretty good pilot at it. At least you know I show you the basic. And if you're still interested in this, drop me a message in this in the comment section. I will be able to reply you, and let me see if you like it. I will do a deck profile on it. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy what you see here, I appreciate it. Could give this video a like. All this video takes really quite some time to do it. Coordination, asking people to play, making the deck, and playing with myself to that sounds wrong, but you know, play testing it with myself and bringing up to play the games with them. And after that, the post editing for all these games are the longest for gameplay videos for me, right? Alright guys, appreciate it. You can give this video a like, subscribe if you want to support me and the channel. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. I hope all of you are okay. See you guys in the next video. Ciao, bye.